uh, will I just explained there are the between southeast monsoon and northeast monsoon. Between this season, it runs from this season. Which season? It starts from, you can say, April, May, June, July, August, September, and this starts, northeast monsoon starts from October, November, December and January and Feb and up to March. So this season you can say September and October, and from March onward again southeast monsoon again starts. March, April, May. So not really, this is up to here. This comes up to here and this is up to here. So June, etc. So this season, September and October and March and April, these are the two seasons. This is one and this is another season when the perennial winds, seasonal winds are not very strong in Bay of Bengal. So during these seasons, some localized low pressure formation, depressions and cyclonic formations used to develop in these seasons. In rest of the season, winds are blowing. When winds are blowing rapidly over the water, so they hardly allow to have the low pressure formation. So only during these seasons. So what happened during these seasons? Tropical cyclones used to originate in Bay of Bengal. Now, as I told you, I'll discuss the cyclones. There are the two types of cyclones. One is the temperate cyclone. Since last 4-5 days, there is extremely cold winds are blowing over entire northern India. What do you call these winds? Westerlies. These are the cold westerlies. If they yield some cyclonic turbulence, they are known as temperate cyclone. But these cyclones, I'm talking about the tropical cyclones. So temperate cyclones in tropical cyclones originate in Bay of Bengal. How tropical cyclones? Let me give you the broad view of the both the cyclones, tropical and temperate cyclones. This is, I can say, tropical cyclone. Cyclones. Cyclone is a Greek word, English word originated from kyklos. Kyklos is a Greek word that means coiling, like snake makes a coiling. From the coiling, when the cyclone originated from coiling. So winds are rotating in a coiling order. So there are the two types of cyclone. One is tropical and one is temperate. Temperate, what is the difference? These two cyclones are entirely different to each other. Let's discuss the properties. Before discussing the properties, I want to let you know some of the basic terms. One is one word we use to say cyclogenesis. One is frontolysis. One is frontogenesis. One is cyclogenesis. These are the frontolysis. Frontolysis means from where the winds are advancing, the source of air mass. That, like if there is this in the winter of North India, Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, North India, if a cyclonic turbulence comes, from where the winds are coming, from the air mass is coming, the source of air mass is called frontolysis. Source of air mass is force latitude, and where the cyclonic turbulence formed, that is called frontogenesis. The place where both the air masses joins together. And the cyclogenesis means where the cyclone formation influenced the area where cyclone influenced the area. So this is all cyclogenesis. These words, they create some problem, that's why I explained it. One is just first is tropical cyclone area. Which area tropical cyclone originated? Tropical cyclone originated generally in the 5 degree to 25 degree north and south. 5 degree to 25 degree, because 5 degree north and south is the doldrum area. In that area, cyclonic formations are not taking place. Tropical cyclone I am talking about. And this is always in enclosed water bodies. Enclosed water bodies. So the source is water, seas, basically seas. Which sea basically? Bay of Bengal. Can you name some more seas? In Bay of Bengal, these water bodies are, these tropical cyclones are known as cyclone. If I say Caribbean Sea, these cyclones are known as hurricanes. And in South China Sea, it is typhoon. And in North Australia Sea, basically northwestern part of Australia, between Indonesian archipelago and Australian landmass. Again, that is one. They are called Willy. These are the powerful winds. So these are the localized names. I'm just mentioning the enclosed water bodies, means seas. They hardly germinate in oceans, because in ocean there is uninterrupted flow of wind, and if the continuous flow of winds are there, they hardly allow to have the formation of low pressure. Low pressure formed in the enclosed water body. Now come over to the temperate cyclone. Temperate cyclones, they are basically in the zone they are in the high latitude, say 35 degree to 45 degree north and south. But during winter season in Indian subcontinent, these winds are also spread over from 25 degree to 30 degree north. And these winds, they origin, I can say number 2 is origin. Origin is enclosed seas, water body. Their origin is interior of the continents. Interior of the continents. They form low pressure. How the low pressure formation takes place? Low pressure formation takes place in rings. Ring formation. Ring formation means the low pressure is here. It is low. Another low pressure zone. Another low pressure zone. Suppose this is say 980 millibar. This may be 992 millibar. This may be 996 millibar. So this is the pressure gradient in different zones. And they have the front low formation, ring formation, and in the temperate cyclone they have the front formation. Front formation. Front formation means when the two air mass comes closer, two air masses of different physical properties, like this is the cold, or you can say this is the chilled air mass, chilled plus moist, and this is cold plus dry. These are the two different air masses. This is another air mass. Suppose this is advancing. Advancing air mass is, if this air mass is advancing, it is known as the cold, or suppose this is hot air mass or the warm air mass. If this air mass is advancing, it is known as the warm front. If this air mass is advancing, it is called cold air mass. It depends. So they have the front formation. This is called front. And front have different stages. Formation of first stage of formation, front, they make always a kind of V-shape feature. V-shape low pressure, V-shape low pressure. And the V-shape, because this air mass is coming, this air mass is coming, the central area is a highly disturbed area. So in this disturbed area, so they have the ring formation and they have the low pressure formation is in V shape. So there are the four basic stages. First stage is called incipient stage. The first stage, like incipient, is one air mass is here. This is the cold air mass. This is hot air mass. In second stage, what happened? Hot air mass. Hot is like this. This is incipient stage. Incipient stage of the, I'm talking about the temperate cyclone. Sorry, I'm writing here in the tropical cyclone. The second stage, hot air mass always uplift because it is always lighter. And the third stage, this is early mature stage. Early stage. And third stage is called mature stage. In mature stage is like this. This air mass is like this. This is hot air mass. This is cold air mass. So, and the third stage is, the fourth stage is called occluded stage. Occluded means the fronts are over. Both the air masses mix together and they develop the homogeneous physical properties. Because earlier this air mass was different, this was different. When both the air masses merge together, that stage is called occluded, means cyclone is over. Sometimes you know there is the rain in winter here. Rain sometimes takes for 2 days, 3 days, sometimes continuously for 1 week. And after 1 week we used to say now it is sky is clear. Clear sky means occluded stage is over. So there are the 5 different stages. 5 stages of temperate cyclone. 5 stages. 5 stages. Basically early, incipient, early, mature, late mature and occluded. So basically 5 stages of temperate cyclone. Age. Number 4 is age. Age of the cyclone, tropical cyclones, they originate and their age is 48 to 72 hours. They survive only for 48 to 72 hours. And number 5 is winds, wind velocity. Wind velocity is sometimes 100 to 150 kilometer per hour. Can you see 150 kilometer per hour? So powerful wind. And their radius of the wind, radius is 100 to 125 kilometer radius. Only in a small ring, small rings or area, small area. Where they originate, they blow wherever they blow. In the center, they have the eye. Eye means a calm zone. The center is in the tropical cyclone, central part is calm. If you see the pressure area, suppose this is the center, this is the cyclone. If I make the barometric pressure, here this is low, medium, high, very high. So it is having the moderate pressure, but when we move here, it is high pressure, but in the central area we have the low pressure, and it is like this. So this is the barometric pressure. Barometric pressure of the wind system. So this is the low pressure in the center. This center is known as I, EYE. So it means here winds are blowing from outside to fill up the low pressure vacuum, and they started spiraling. So wind started spiraling. So spiraling movement of the winds. And winds used to blow in anti-clockwise direction in northern hemisphere and clockwise direction in southern hemisphere. So if you see here, tropical cyclones, tropical cyclones you can say northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere, they are counterclockwise. And in southern hemisphere, they are clockwise direction. And if you see, this is tropical cyclones, and if I say anticyclone means where center part have high pressure and winds are blowing out of the center. So they are anticyclone. When in the central part there is the low pressure, winds are coming in, that is called cyclone. So it is anticyclone. What will happen? Here, suppose if I say clockwise, counterclockwise, suppose this is the low pressure here. These are the rings of low pressure. In southern hemisphere, it is the movement here. It is anti-clockwise. So it is anti-clockwise. This is the direction, and this is the direction to fill up the low pressure. So this is the counterclockwise direction in the northern hemisphere. So if you see any satellite image of any cyclone which is germinating from Bay of Bengal, it is rotating like this. It is rotating like this. But in southern hemisphere, if the low pressure is here and this is the high pressure, these are the rings of different barometric pressure, winds are blowing like this, clockwise. They are in clockwise direction. This is southern hemisphere. So cyclones, if you see cyclone in around, sometimes cyclones originate around Mauritius or Willy Willy. They are south of equator. So their direction is like this, clockwise. In northern hemisphere it is counterclockwise. Same is reverse. This is clockwise. इसका उल्टा हो जाएगा. In the northern hemisphere it is counterclockwise. So counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere it will be automatically, अगर ये उल्टा चले तो it will be clockwise direction. So it is clockwise and counterclockwise, route is same in the northern hemisphere, and this is counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. So these winds are very powerful. They originate and their direction, the last very important point, I'm just mentioning direction. They move east to west or northwest. This direction is clear? Can I clean it? Okay. Now, this is all the cyclones which comes in the Bay of Bengal. They come Bay of Bengal. Winds moves like this. Winds originate from the center. They move like this. They move they move anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. And if this is the low pressure zone is there. So this is, suppose this is the low pressure, means this is the kind of eye. Low pressure formation is calm zone, and around this winds move like this in counterclockwise direction, and after going up these winds spread over here. कितना ऊपर तक जाएंगे? They are hot here, and when they go up they become cold and they subside here. They subside here, they move like this. ऊपर जाके 8 किलोमीटर फिर ये चलती रहती है. So it's a kind of steam engine, very powerful steam engine. And another most important point I missed here at the place of origin, when the surface, sea surface temperature touches 27 degrees Celsius. This is very standard temperature. 27 degrees Celsius temperature, when the surface of the sea surface temperature of the water is 27, then the low pressure formation started taking place. If it is 26, it is not. If it is more than 27 and above means 28, 29. In rare cases it is 29 or sometimes 30 also touches in Caribbean Sea. So the low pressure high the temperature, lower the pressure in the central area. So the 27 degrees Celsius temperature they move. So क्या होता है? What happened in the tropical cyclone? You must be knowing so many cyclones. In October 30 October in 1990. On October 30, 1990, there was a super cyclone in Bay of Bengal which hit the Odisha coast and Jagat Singhpur district and Kendrapada and Cuttack and all Bhadrak, all those districts were flooded. So what happened? They move out. This keep going on. Sometimes they are very powerful. ये इंजन चलता है, इधर से एयर मास ऊपर उठती है. When it will go up, तो क्या होगा? यहाँ ऊपर जाने के बाद क्या होगा? It will be cold. Cold means water retention capacity. Water higher the temperature, more the water retention, moisture retention capacity is there in the at air. हवा में जब गर्म होती है तो ज़्यादा heat, ज़्यादा moisture retain करने की capacity है. Temperature कम करें तो air में से moisture, once a glass of cold water and when you put a glass of hot water, water droplets will accumulate around the cold water, because wherever the air mass interact with the cold water wall of the glass, the temperature decreases and whatever the moisture air mass have, moisture get accumulated around the glass. But hot water no. Hot water increase the temperature and it increase the capacity of the air mass to retain the moisture. So ऊपर जाके क्या हो जाएगा? कोल्ड होगा. कोल्ड होने से water retention capacity will decrease, and when the winds are, these winds are कहाँ से? From where is the source of these winds? Sea. They are moist. They are from hot air. air mass 27 degrees Celsius. They have sufficient amount of moisture. When they climb up with a great velocity, what is the velocity? Sometimes 100 kilometers, very powerful winds. They go up and ultimately they yielded rain, and they yield cyclonic rain wherever they. So this is the radius, up to how much area they spread over. So this total radius, they are going up and subsiding. In this radius they yield rain. A rain is torrential rain. Torrential rain. And wherever they yield in the coastal region, you know, flash floods are registered in the coastal region. Lot of rain is yielded, huge amount of water is pouring down, whatever the amount of water comes with the air mass, and this is one. So they yield torrential rain, but their age is very limited. They originate and they die within 72 hours. In rare cases they sustain for more than 100 hours, in rare cases. And their direction, if you see their direction or the direction of flow, these cyclones, this is one enclosed water body around North Andaman Nicobar, NA, and MA, Middle Andaman, South Andaman, Car Nicobar, and the Great Nicobar, Car Nicobar. So around this area they originate, and because temperature is 27 degrees Celsius and above formation, because this area is enclosed by the land from three sides. I said enclosed water body, and their direction is they are spiraling and going up. Winds are going up. Winds are spiraling and going up and subsiding it down. And when they move, the spiraling moves like this, east to west. So they move east to west. Sometimes when they originate, they move like this, Karnataka coast. They move, sometimes they move like this. Sometimes they move like up to Bangladesh. So west and northwest. So the eastern coast of India is more prone to tropical cyclones than west coast of India. This is not bay, this is sea. That is called Arabian Sea. It is a bigger water body. And here sometimes localized low pressure form. When 10 cyclonic formation takes place over here, one cyclonic formation takes place here. So if it takes, it moves in the west side. It is not influencing weather conditions of India. But sometimes it moves west. You know, 5 years ago, Kandla port was completely destroyed and we reconstructed the Kandla port. So Kandla is here on the Gulf of Kutch. So sometimes when 10 cyclones are there, one is here. Around Mumbai also. Gujarat coast is most affected because their direction is westward. But here, most of the cyclones, Andhra Pradesh, you know, Machilipatnam, Kakinada, or you can say up to Paradip, or in south up to Nellore, or up to Chennai. So this area from Gujarat to Chennai, this is most severely affected by these cyclones. They originate from here and they strike here. But like you know, the formation of SARC in 1985 in January, in which season? I said in the transitional zone in January in 1985. There was a super cyclone in Gujarat, in Bay of Bengal, and it destroyed southern Bangladesh, particularly Khulna district. Khulna is just 3 km, 4 km above sea level. So it's almost plain topography and densely populated because fishing and agricultural rice cultivation is there. So entire 10 lakh people were wiped out from here.